As far as the women are concerned, here at the 8th European Athletics Team Championships. This is the Super League. Spain, Great Britain, France, Poland, Italy and Germany make up the 6 teams in this A final. Well, championship record 3:23.76. That's a bit of a tall order. That was done by the Russians back in 2010 when we were in Bergen. So on the outside, it's BULMAHN from Germany. On her inside, well, we saw her in the individual 400 meters have some good runs. Benedicta, CHIGBOLU. Italians opting to put their 2 best runners on the first 2 legs. Well, eager BAUMGART-WITAN. She has the baton in her hand for Poland. This is Estelle PERROSSIER of France. She has the first leg for the French. A very experienced international Ayomide Diana has been on plenty of British successful 4x400 meter relay teams. And on the inside, the Spanish JIMENEZ. Well, you wouldn't bet against Poland with a lineup of BAUMGART, KIELBASINSKA, HOLUB-KOWALIK and SWIETY-ERSETIC, with Justyna SWIETY-ERSETIC on the final leg. And victory here will give them an unassailable lead leading into the men's 4x400 meters. As they settle down on the inside, it's Spain, Great Britain, France, Poland, Italy and Germany.
Set.
Well, starting well, it's BULMAHN on the outside for Germany. Also, as you might expect, BAUMGART-WITAN of Poland running well through the first half of this leg. Diamond also having a very good run at this stage, getting right up on the shoulder of PERROSSIER of France. BAUMGART-WITAN coming into the far bend. Now up on the shoulder of CHIGBOLU and BULMAHN. Diamond has made up a lot of ground for the Britain in lane 3. The Poles hand over first. Great Britain, Northern Ireland second, Italy third. So BAUMGART-WITAN has handed over to Anna KIELBASINSKA, who was in the individual 200 meters earlier. And we're seeing also Jodie Williams second in the 200 meters, as we were talking about earlier in the program. Starting to run a few 400 meters and has had a couple of good outings over one lap of the track. The Britain closing down quickly now on KIELBASINSKA, the pole. Still very much in contention. Germany, thanks to Nelly Schmidt, and the Italians, FOLORUNSO, just rounding Schmidt and now bearing down on Britain and Poland. So Italy at this stage still very much in contention, but they have their 2 best runners on the first 2 legs, whereas the talent's more evenly spread out between Great Britain and Poland. On to the 3rd leg, and it's HOLUB-KOWALIK of Poland, with Great Britain, Zoey leading the way. But Poland has such a strength in depth over 400 meters. Zoey tearing away through the first 200 meters, but HOLUB-KOWALIK keeping pace with her now, up on her shoulder as they come into the home straight. And it's the Poles just rounding Clark of Great Britain. HOLUB-KOWALIK now starting to just move away from the Britain. Italy still very much in contention, thanks to BORGA. So the Poles hand over about 3 meters, 4 meters clear, with just 1 stint to come. And who would you have on the last leg? Well, Justyna SWIETY-ERSETIC, individual 400 meter winner. Now she's going to really pour it on to bring the Poles home. 3:29, the Ukrainians won the A final, and it looks as though she's going to be well inside that time at this stage. Still a fine battle behind her between Britain and Italy. Italy's TREVISAN having a fine race. Great Britain's Jessica Turner battling with the Italians for second place, but running away from the rest, and a good 15 metres clear. Justyna SWIETY-ERSETIC brings the Poles home. 3:24.82. Britain takes second, Italy third. We'll give you confirmation of those times in just a moment. But not only do Poland win the women's 4x400 metres, that means that Poland are confirmed as the European team champions. And a fine win on home soil for the Poles. They've really, really dominated across this weekend. The big throwers have packed in the points. There's been points elsewhere. The distance runners have done well, but Poland take the team title.
And really it is quite impressive how this relay has developed over the years. They are consistent across the board at championships. We've seen it last year at European level, we've seen it at World Relays level, we've seen it at World Championships, indoors and out, and there we can just see they are so experienced, they know the order they run in, they have their handovers on point. And even a team as experienced as, for example, Great Britain and Northern Ireland can't do anything to hold off the Poles. There we can see Great Britain and Northern Ireland handed over in first for that third leg. But Justyna SWIETY-ERSETIC gets the baton and is off and away, builds up an even bigger lead and brings it home for Poland in front of a home crowd. She's had a fantastic weekend there individually, fantastic weekend in the relay, and they will be celebrating once they are confirmed the overall team winners.
I don't know, Michelle. Are we going to go down the town centre and join in the dancing?
Absolutely.
I'm up for it, definitely. Well, what a terrific run to bring the Poles home. I don't think it's quite sunk in across many of the crowd here. I mean, we've got the aid of what they call commentator information systems. I mean, they're cheering the victory of the Polish women, but they have, I can say, now got an unassailable lead in these team championships. Well, they've done well over the years. Third back in 2014, second 2 years ago, first this time. European leading time, 3:24.81 for the Poles. And behind them, Great Britain, Northern Ireland, Italy, Ukraine, the winners of the B final, taking fourth overall, Germany and France. That completes the top six. 12 points go to Poland, with just one event still remaining. So Poland, well, be interesting to see how they do.